How does it feel to be so close to what's going to be an amazing night where people get the chance to come and say thank you for what you've done for Nottingham and what you've done in the Elite League?
You know what? It's been a different year. It's been a different year. I have a bunch of people who've really helped me with the testimonial. They told me basically just to focus on the hockey team. The hockey team's been struggling for a little while, and they wanted me to put my focus in on that. And I've really enjoyed the time with the team. And the testimonial, there's been so many great faces who've come in and said they'd like to be a part of it. The Bruce Richardsons and Craig Kowalski's coming back. So we're pretty excited about that. And the thing for me is these testimonials is so foreign for us guys from who aren't in the country. And for me, and what I understood was it is about celebrating me, but at the same time, I think we wanted to send a message that we were going to bring a lot of old players back. It wasn't, just some big money maker. It was a way for, not just me to celebrate with the old players I played against, but for the fans to celebrate and seeing some of these guys back. And that's what we tried to offer, and that's why there's so many guys coming back. It's exciting because there's a lot of great people, a lot of great hockey players, but a lot of great people that have touched my life, helped me to win championships, and a lot of great people who have been in and around the community and helped the fans. And that's what's so great about our sport. I mean, we do quiz nights, and it's one-on-one interaction with the people, and the people know these guys by their first names. It's not just, hey, Neilson, hey, it's Corey. And it's the same thing with all the Sean McCaslins and these guys. So yeah, it's my way to give back, and at the same time, it's a nice little tap. And I'm pretty thankful that obviously Gary and Neil and the Panthers generation, we've all accepted it, and everybody's kind of jumped on board.
Who's the one name that when you sat down, you started thinking about who you wanted to bring back? Who was the first one on that sheet?
Oh, there's honestly, there's so many great names. There's guys from the past when we first started and we were just building, the Nottingham Panthers and what I wanted to do and how we wanted to play. Guys like Bruce Richardson was coming back. That was obviously a big one and big exciting one. A recent guy like Craig Kowalski getting him to come back, and Matt Francis, and all the name after name after name of guys who were legends and champions. And we had David Ling coming back, and that was from a long time ago. And
you just brought his fight.
So I couldn't release him as a testimonial guy. And there's so many guys who we're still talking to who want to be here, but for circumstances, it just happens that life goes on after hockey, and some guys' schedules and new jobs and babies, and it's unfortunate, but we can't have everybody. But I love the group we have. I mean, there's some great people from my past and friends who I've played with a long time ago. Kevin Bergen I played with in Florida years and years and years ago. So yeah, there's a lot of great people, a lot of guys who've made some great memories in Nottingham, and we've shared a lot, so it'll be fun.
At their best, which would be the best addition to this Nottingham team right now? If you could take one of those players and bring them back in their prime.
At this stage, knowing what I have and what I'd probably say an Eric Werner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good players. I mean, Kowalski and Richardson and these guys and Tessier's, but what our team and what we have right now, what we're maybe missing a little bit is that guy. He was so good, and that's one of my favorite memories. I mean, I was playing that year when he first came in, and I got hurt, and then we brought Lapine in, and I was retired. And I was retired. And you know what? For a guy who loved the game as much as I did, loved playing and being on the ice, and it was the only way I could do it because I got to watch Jonathan Weaver. I got to watch Eric Werner play, and they did my job so well that I didn't feel like I even had to be out there. So it was humbling, but it was great because I had the need was for me to be a hockey coach, and I knew it was my future. And yeah.
Are you itchy though? Will this game make you a little bit itchy to get those skates back on and get the equipment back on?
No, absolutely not.
Come on.
Well, I love playing. I even in practice, I love doing it, and I have a lot of fun with the guys after. But each year, steadily, the answer is to that question of whether or not I'm coming back to play answers itself, and it's a categoric no right now.
Will it be an emotional night for you as well?
I think so. I think so. Yeah. I mean, my wife and my family. We've been 10 years here through some unbelievable highs and some lows. Some lows, and some times where I should have been fired, and sometimes it was celebrated. And I'm just thankful that it's turned out the way it has. All the memories I have, and calling a city a home for 10 years in the industry we're in is incredibly tough. And I couldn't have done it without a lot of people. So it's a good way to say thank you.
Just finally for you, when you do look back on all of the achievements, all of the moments, what's that one moment that will stick out? When you sit down in the rocking chair, you've got grandkids on the knee, what's the one where you say, you know what, that was the highlight, that was it for me?
Yeah, you know what, it's got to be the season where we won our the league championship and had that team that, I don't know how many losses we had. It was so very few. That team that found a way to win, and just the first time that a team is really jumped on board to the coaching and the direction and the execution of all the stuff, and then it accumulating into a dream that we had built upon every year and finally achieved. It was probably that moment, and then it didn't end because we won the Challenge Cup, and then we won the league, the playoffs, and it was a pretty fun year.